Today we're looking at the JSOX carrying case for the Steam Deck. This is definitely nicer than the original case in a few ways, but let's take a look. In the interest of full disclosure, JSOX did send me this case for review. They haven't seen this review before it goes up, and all opinions are my own. They are also not paying me for this review. Opening up the box, we see there's not really much in there except some documentation and the carrying case itself. Pulling this out of the package, you can see it actually does have a really nice texture to it. I do like how this looks. This case does have a few standout features that make it quite different than the competition. First impressions are pretty good, but I can tell right away that this is a little bit thicker than the original Steam Deck case, so that might turn a few people off. Speaking of the original case, let's compare it to this one and see how it differs. Seeing these two side by side, you can tell that the JSOX case is bigger in every way. You will notice, however, that the JSOX case is a little bit thicker, so you do get a little extra space on the inside of the case. If you're limited on space, you definitely want to stick with the original case over the JSOX. Let's flip these over and take a look at the back to see if there's any difference between these two. The back of the JSOX is completely flat. However, the original Steam Deck case has this little pocket in the inside. I do like the look of both of these cases, but I still think I really like this original look better, especially since it has that Steam Deck branding on the top. Let's take a look on the insides and see if there's any difference. On the inside of the original, you can see it does have a very soft velvety feel, but it also does attract a lot of dust. Swapping things over to the JSOX case, let's take a look inside and see what it looks like. Since the inside of this case is gray, it does hide a lot of the dust. It is also quite soft and comes with a little stand as well as this little pocket behind the unit. I'll definitely take a look to see what we can put back here. I can definitely see the inside of this case having a lot more functionality. Personally, I don't think I'm going to use the stand at all, and these little game card slots kind of look like the ones in Nintendo Switch cases. This little flap here would sit behind the Steam Deck, and then this would go over the top, locking it in place. But let's see what else we can fit in a little pocket back here. Let's start with trying the Miyoo Mini. As you can see, the Miyoo Mini fits absolutely perfect in here, and you could probably get away with putting two. Just another excuse to go buy another one. That alone makes this case worthwhile for a lot of people. If you don't have that case, however, though, and you have the original, it doesn't fit. It's a little too big. Even if you put it sideways, it hits the back of the Steam Deck. You have plenty of room, though, if you want to put the Miyoo Mini in there without its case. Let's try a couple other items to see if there's anything else that fits back here. The 8-bit OM30 does fit perfectly, so if you want to bring a little controller with you, that's definitely an option. However, full-size controllers like the Gully Kit do not fit. A bigger handheld like the Retroid Pocket 3 doesn't fit though, it's a little too wide. This is definitely great though if you want to bring the Miyoo Mini and maybe some wireless headphones with you. With the Miyoo Mini and some headphones tucked in there, you can see that the Steam Deck still fits great. Just make sure that you fold this little stand correctly to close it. I think if I had to pick between the original and this one, I definitely would still pick the original, but if you've lost your original case and you need a new one to replace it, this is a good alternative. If you've had to replace your original Steam Deck case, which case do you prefer? Have you tried the JSOX, and what do you think about it? If you like the Miyoo Mini and you like the Steam Deck as well, then this is definitely a case worth checking out. I think you're going to really like it.